Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be going through the weekly reset for Destiny 2 on September 8th, 2020. There is 3 major things going on this week, including the thing you can see right there with Zavala, on top of the fact that the Solstice of Heroes is also over. So everything that is available or was available for Solstice of Heroes is out of here. So if you missed it, you did in fact miss it. However, you can actually continue to complete your Solstice Magnificent set after the Solstice of Heroes has ended. So if you have the Magnificent set on any one of your characters and there is a piece of armor that is not completed, you can still do that, but you have to have the Magnificent set. Anyway, so like I was saying, there's 3 major things that are going on this week. As you can see over there, there's going to be Iron Banner. So if you wanted to get some pinnacle gear or you wanted to compete in Iron Banner for whatever reason, it is available. On top of that, pretty much every Iron Banner, there's also increased Valor. So I believe it's double during the weekend, triple during the weekend, not just Iron Banner, but all of the Valor playlist, but obviously Iron Banner is something you would want to do. And then finally, we have the second part of the Exodus quest. I believe this is going to be one of the triumphs that we need for this season's seal. For the Arrival seal, there is 2 of these, and they were secret, and now, yeah. So this is the actual thing. So once you complete this part of Exodus, you will probably get that sidearm, and you'll also get this triumph, and there's going to be one last one, which I still need, which I believe is part of the storyline and doing the means to an end over and over. So again, all you have to do is just go to Zavala, get started with it, and I assume he's just going to tell me to go to one of the planets. My guess is Io, based on this picture. And it is Asher Mirror, so it's pretty standard, pretty straightforward, and I still have that thing to pick up. Moving on with the regular weekly reset, starting off with the Nightfall Ordeal. The Nightfall Ordeal this week will be Savadin's Song. It's going to be the big purple shrieker at the very end. And in this particular iteration, I believe Legend will be the difficulty that will be successful. It's possible that it's 1020, but I don't think it's that high scoring of a Nightfall. But again, the champions do vastly change things, but it is one of those medium length strikes for sure. And it's going to be very unstoppable. My favorite. For the regular Nightfalls, we have Inside Terminus, the big sign at the end of the Nessus mission. We have Inverted Spire, the big Minotaur, and at the end of that beta Nessus mission. And then, of course, we have Hollowed Lair, the Fanatic, at the end of that really long, high-scoring Mind and Bender's Ambition mission. Ambition mission! Some things are just fun to say. So I have a question for the rest of you guys. This little thing here is supposed to allow us to do the Grandmaster strikes at the last few weeks of the season, pretty much all 6 of the ones that have been out, and now it's no longer available, and it was before. Did I just miss my opportunity to do this? Because I thought it would continue to the end of the season. I thought I had time. Maybe I missed the note in the TWAB that said it wasn't gonna be, but that's disappointing. For the Heroic Modifier this week, it will be Void Sin. For the Rotating Crucible playlist, obviously we have Iron Banner, which is going to also include that level advantage, similar skill matchmaking, so you have to be weary of that. For the other ones, we have Supremacy and Countdown. I do believe Countdown will be going away next season. I think Supremacy's staying, I can't remember. And while we're talking about Crucible, just wanted to go over the available bounties for this particular iteration of the Iron Banner. If you did not know, 4 out of 7 specific bounties are available every single one of these events. For this particular event, we have Capture Zones, we have Ability Kills with Super Bonus, we have Final Blows with Energy Weapon Bonus, and finally we have Elimination with Final Blows Bonus. And a big and very important thing about Iron Banner, more than just getting pinnacle gear, is the fact that these tokens will have a very high chance of giving you enhanced mods. So if you still need that enhanced hand cannon loader, or the enhanced hand cannon aiming, or the sniper aiming, or whatever it is, these tokens will have a high chance of giving you that. And even me, a person who plays this game prodigiously, is missing quite a few of those items, so Iron Banner is a great source of that. Reckoning this week will be the Likeness of Oryx. So if you want to get that spare rations or anything else that's available this week, it is available, and the burn will be Solar Sync. The Flashpoint this week will be taking place in the EDZs. Public Events, Lost Sectors, and Heroic Adventures. Complete this quickly, and EDZ is quite easy. There's a lot of options. As for Escalation Protocol, this week it will be the Sniper Rifle. That's because last week was the SMG, and next week will be all 3. As for the Menagerie, this week it will be Hasapiko, the big Minotaur. And of course, the burn is also Void Singe for the regular mode. And then the Heroic mode will be Extinguish, Iron, Blackout, and Void Singe. And again, a big reminder is that Menagerie and everything with it will be sunsetting this season. It's the last season to use it at the full capabilities, but there's still a lot of things in the Menagerie that I would highly recommend you go get. Moving on to the moon stuff this week for the Nightmare hunts, we have Tannix, Dominus Gall, and Fogoth. Fogoth being the easiest one because there's a number of places you can cheese him and just sit where he can't even see you. For the Garden of Salvation, one of the easier challenges, we have Leftovers. It's going to be taking place in the first encounter of the raid, and in this encounter you're not allowed to kill any of these Cyclopses that spawn in during the Harpy boss's presence. So if there's a Cyclops already there, you can and do need to kill them, but you cannot kill any new ones that spawn in after the Harpy boss arrives. Moving on to the Eververse store, first and foremost, just wanted to say, if you ever see an ornament for a weapon that you've never seen before, you don't have, this is most likely a weapon that's part of an exotic quest that has been released today, or at least if you know all of the weapons in the game like I do, I know the Traveler's Chosen is releasing today as part of that Exodus thing because it's here now. Anyways, let's talk about the Bright Dust options from Eververse this week. We've got the multi-band rover. Oh, dude, that's a sick thruster right there. Nice green thing. It's got the spinner whenever you're boosting. You also got an ornament for the truth in case this is something that you're interested in, a transmat effect to make you champion entrance, and then of course the really weird shader. I don't really know when I would want to use it. But yes, we have a sand and sun weapon ornament. For the other Bright Dust section, we have things like Precision Strike. It's an emote that we saw in Season of Undying where you just kind of smash the top brick in a stack of bricks. I was hoping that you guys would just keep smashing. Maybe that'd be more of like a Hulk smash. You have Study Time where you just kind of pull up a book and you start reading it. You've got this sparrow with the Canoptus, which I thought was cool because of the floating bits to it, and it does have like one of those red engine trails, which you gotta love red. I mean, red's great. The minuscule melody, which you're just playing like a tiny violin. You've got the ornament for the chess piece, depending on the character you're on. You got a Trinity Ghoul ornament that makes it look so cool, by the way. Look at that. If you like Trinity Ghoul, that's going to be something you're interested in. Ghost projections, more transmat effects that make weird stuff. Up in smoke, which is nice to see. I do like that one. Some sterile neutrino effects and a bunch of other shaders across the bottom here. I'm not going to show off every single one of them. Ooh, that's very white. I could use that on a lot of stuff. But yeah, check them out if you're interested. To Hawthorne! Can you honestly tell me that like first symbol in that guy's name doesn't look like a shelf? Like just like a shelf like unit with like shelves on it, and there's like one item on like the bottom right shelf. Moving on with Hawthorne's inventory, showing off our weekly raid challenges. For this week we have Strength of Memory. It's going to be part of the Last Wish raid boss fight. And in this encounter, you just can't shoot the same eye twice. If you get the same eye, just swap with somebody else. And for the Scourge of the Past raid, we have Hold the Line. It's going to be taking place in the first encounter of the raid, and in this encounter, you just have to do things faster. You cannot let the battery go below half. You'll be able to see the battery level near the map, and just do it fast enough that it doesn't fail. And finally, for the Crown of Stars raid, we have Limited Blessing. This is going to take place in the first encounter of this raid, and in this encounter, you're not allowed to have more than 2 people with a buff at one time. So just have 2 pairs of people that just swap the buff between each other. And that's pretty much it. That is the end of the reset video. Let me know in the comments down below if any questions, concerns, tips, tricks. You just like Blue Jays. Oh no, I said Blue Jays. You like Robins? If you like Robins, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, make sure you come check out our live streams. We're going to have right after this video. You can see on screen my full schedule. We do lots of open lobbies of some Master Nightfalls. We did a lot of carries last week, helping people out, including a 1040. We carried a 1040 through a Master Nightfall. It was a lot of fun. We have lots of open lobbies. We'll be doing lots of stuff we need to the end of the season, Exodus, all that whatnot, as well as some other games. I do play some other games on the channel as well, so come check us out. Anyways, my name is Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.